All right, Shalom. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Allah La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakha HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's the brother Isaiah with the Pittsburgh GMS camp. Coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakha HaKodash. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. All right, now I want to do this quick lesson. Going into this topic, okay. I would have been to speak on it for a couple of days, but I didn't get a chance to. But basically, it's kind of a basics. Okay, it was a statement that Elder Apostle Zahar made, I believe, on a video, speaking about vocab. Vocab. He's always trying to find some type of angles to come at in order to discredit, the understanding that the Lord have given us of the scriptures. All right, and sometimes he attacks very basic things, and tries to twist them, and tries to use these things as the devil has tried to use these things, in the past and continues to use them now to put a stumbling block before people and to discredit the truth. And one of those things that he tries to do is he tries to change the meaning of words, or update the meaning of words in order to throw you off when you do research on these particular things. One such example, which I'm not going into right now, but I'll mention it. One such example is the color of the Lord. When you look up the word burnished, or when you look up the word, when you look at the understanding of that his skin was like fine brass that burned in the furnace. Okay, you have this devil that'll say it means it was polished. Okay, but when you go into the actual color of something that is burnished, you see that it represents a dark-skinned individual. Okay, and much likely. Okay, or much like that. Okay, this devil has used the word ruddy and changed what it actually means. Okay, we're going to go here to the scriptures. We're going to type in ruddy. Okay, when you go to ruddy, there's 4 instances. Okay, now you see here, Song of Solomon, my beloved is white and ruddy. The chief is among 10,000. Now people say, oh, he was white. People want to say that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, or Solomon, or whoever is being referred to right there, saying that they're a white person, which no one is actually white. No one's the background of this page. All right, no one's actually black. Such as the text that you also see on the page. Okay, now let's read 1 Samuel 16. It says, and he sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy and withal of a beautiful countenance and goodly to look to. And Yahweh said, arise, anoint him, for this is he. Now people try to say that this means that King David was a so-called white man. Okay, and you even read about the Nazarites there, where it says about the ruddiness, more ruddy than but let's read this. Lamentations 4:7 says, her Nazarites were purer than snow, they were whiter than milk, they were more ruddy in body than rubies, their polishing was of sapphire. So this is all parabolic speak, but someone would read this with a carnal mind and say, see, it was white and it was red. Okay, and like I said, you see the colors white and you see the colors red on the screen. Does this look like how anybody looks? Now, maybe that red part, when Esau gets real mad, but that white background. Okay, no one's white. No one's walking around a color that's more quote unquote whiter than milk. Okay, we know that this has to be parabolic. Show me somebody who's walking around looking like Casper the Friendly Ghost right now. Now, you got people that are very, very light colored, okay, with a very, very light pigmentation, okay, but you see their blood through their skin. Their blood shows forth through their skin, and they're not necessarily so pale that you sit them next to a glass of milk and they outshine the milk, okay? That's not how that works, okay? So let's get into this true understanding of this word ruddy, okay? Because history, Esau, one of the things Esau can't do is change, history, and he can't change, the true understanding of everything. There's always going to be something that he forgets. All right. If the Lord allows it. Now, I had a dream today, okay, which is, the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. I had a dream that there was these 3 birds on this table. Okay, there was a father bird and 2 little baby birds. And, in my dream, I pulled out my phone and I was recording these birds. Okay. And, these birds were cardinal birds. Okay. We're going to go to some of the stuff I pulled up about ruddy. Okay, now, there is a scripture. Let's get this, right? Because there's a description of Esau when he came out, okay? Here we go. right? So Genesis 25 and 25 said what? And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Now, this does not mean Esau came out like the Sasquatch baby when he came out. Now, we do know that Esau did grow to be a very hairy individual, because when Jacob supplanted his father Isaac, okay, his mother put goat skin on his neck. Now, goats are pretty hairy animals. She put the goat skin on his neck, and I believe on his arms, so that when his father hugged him, he felt that hairiness, and he said, okay, this feels like Esau, okay, because he had lost his sight at that point. You see, so Esau was very hairy up when he got up in age, but this does not mean he came out like a ball of fur. What this is more so referring to is his color, right? And let's go look at it. All right. Now, here we go. I typed in ram skins dyed red, okay, because on the tabernacle and also as a gift, it was a custom for the Israelites to give each other ram skins dyed with red. All right. Now, this is a pretty basic topic for, most brothers, man. So, we ain't got to, if you beyond this, then, of course, you don't have to tune in too much. But, as we look here, right, there was this ram skin dyed red right here, right there, right? Okay. And there's another more redder looking ram skin, right? Then there's, some skin here, some type of hide that's been dyed red. And you got this goat skin right here that's been dyed red, and when little, Edomite babies come out, okay, with that's saying dyed ram skin for that first image right there. As we see the thumbnail down here, you'll see, boom. So I just wanted to go into that, right? So this is the description that was given when Esau came out of the womb. Now, like I said, you got these people making these elementary arguments saying that, oh, see, well, it says ruddy right here. So King David was also looking like Esau. No. Now, how do we know this, right? Well, simply because of my dream, I have, Thawadi Yabashim Yahushai, it's giving me a good way of explaining this, right? So when you type in ruddy, the first thing you're going to see is how the devil tried to change everything, right? When it comes to all the people, he says this is ruddy. He says having a translucent skin and seeing redness through your body is ruddy. Now you see here that because this truth has come out, you also see that to the left, Dante Fortson image of what ruddy really is, okay? That's ruddy right there. These people over here, they're red. They're pale, they're translucent, and they're red. Look at that. Ruddy versus ruddy. No, see, these guys here that look like red hot links, okay, these guys are not, that's not ruddy, okay? Look at this bird. Now, this is the next thing I want to go into. This is called a ruddy wood creeper. That girl right there with that fro, that's ruddy. Look at this, the ruddy crake, a ruddy duck. Do these ducks look red or do they look brown? Okay. Now people will say, well, that's what the animals. But wait a minute, why call an animal? Okay, why not call it brown? Why call it ruddy? Because there are red birds. Okay, which we're gonna there's a few ruddy things on here. This is ruddy kingfisher. Okay, ruddy duck again. Boom, boom. All these different animals are ruddy turnstone. He don't look red, right? Stiff-tailed ruddy duck. He don't look red, right? So why are we finding these different, things when they're in actuality? Let's look at this ruddy cow. Does this cow look red or does he look brown? Okay, he looks brown, right? He's a reddish brown cow. Ruddy. So this is what ruddy actually means. Okay, this devil has changed the meaning of words. I even wonder if we can get like a ruddy dog, because they have what they call red noses. Look what comes up for ruddy dog. Okay, a brown dog. Okay, a brown dog. So we understand that ruddy. Look at those little, and I'm not gonna click them, but ruddy cat. Look at that. Does that look like a red person? It doesn't. Ruddy horse. Okay, so that's the point on that, right? Now, I'm going to get this picture. You know, this is meant to be a quick lesson. As I was sleeping, these are the birds that I saw in my dream. It was a cardinal, okay? Which, I don't know if I can. Let me go back. Cardinal birds. I'm under images. Here we go. This is a red cardinal, okay? So, this will be more like it, okay? This looks like the ram skin dyed red right here, right? This looks almost exactly like the ram skin is dyed red. And then you got the parrot or the macaw, whatever you want to call it. You see? So this is more like it of what Esau's complexion would be like, okay? Is a cardinal, okay? Varying degrees of actual redness, not ruddiness. Okay, this is not ruddy. This is actual red. And this is what color Esau is when he gets excitable. Okay, you even got something that's kind of pink like that one right there. Okay, so that's, the Wadi Yabashim Shai had that dream just to kind of show you this is red. Okay, and Esau's name is red. A lot of his names surround around red when it comes to Edom. Okay, the Edom and such. All right, Idumeans and Edomites. All right, but his name, Esau, actually goes into wasted away. Okay, when you go into the Hebrew and the root words, it's Ishashwa. Okay, which means wasted away is he. Okay, so that's just something that we have to understand too. And also, how did a white man have a so-called black son? Okay, and we'll just get that right. Let's see how many times black shows up. It might be too many. No, only 18. Okay, we want to get the ones where Solomon speaking, right? Song of Solomon 1 verses 5. I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. See, so he's saying he's dark and lovely. Okay, that's the name of a hair product, dark and lovely. Okay, his head is as the most fine gold. His locks are bushy and black as a raven. Okay, now let's go here. I think there's more. Okay, so Song of Solomon 1 and 6 says, look not upon me because I am black, because the sun hath looked upon me. Okay, and the only people that get darker when they get in the sun are so-called black people. Even me, I'm light-skinned, but when I get in the sun a lot, I actually start changing my pigmentation. I used to talk to a girl who was real dark on the outside, but then, when she took her shirt off and things like that, she was a completely different skin tone. She was two-tone like a car, okay, like a paint job. She was literally two-tone. It was kind of crazy. It was very extreme because she was a very dark color from being in the sun, and then when she, like I said, she was very light. Like, damn, what the hell's going on? Okay, so how is Solomon, okay, the son of David, gonna say I'm black but comely, but then his father was a white man? It doesn't make sense. You can't make it make sense. All right, and you got these individuals reaching for straws, okay, grasping for straws, trying to hold on to any little thing they can to try to say, oh, we're in here. See, look, white people. Ain't wrong. Okay, try again, devil. All right, so Lord willing, you were edified. That's all I got on that. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to see Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shai, by Shem Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, a great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. With that, I want to say Shalom, Abba, Shalom.